Hey guys, it's Arta Crystal McCoy, and in today's video I wanted to show you how I printed out my first stickers. These are them right here. Wow! They are like a skull butterfly with roses. I've never printed my own stickers before I did this process, and it was kind of a mess at first because I did purchase the Cricut, the Joy, I think it's the Cricut Joy Extra. So yeah, I never printed my own stickers. I always went with like Sticker Meal or like another company to print them. But I wanted to show you guys, like, as a newbie, like me printing out my stickers. This was also my first digital painting that I ever finished, so it's kind of cool. Like my first stickers printed and my first digital painting ever. So yeah, I'm going to show you the process. It was a little bit of a disaster at first because I did a lot of things wrong, I guess. But that's okay. I'm going to learn more and more as we go. So if you guys could like the video, if you could subscribe, but only if you want to. I'm not going to force anyone. I have in Belen, I have the art in the park this weekend, hopefully, fingers crossed, if the weather is okay, because we've been getting a lot of rain lately. And the art in the park, it's like a small like vendor market, and it's in Belen, so it's a little bit more south. So like I said, hopefully the weather, we have good weather so I could do that show. I'll be starting at 10 and I'll end at 3, and I'll be vlogging the whole process. My dad, he's gonna meet me there and he's gonna help me set up and everything, so that'll be nice. I also have a few shows coming up, but I'll be letting you guys know in my videos and everything. I have a few commissions I'm working on, so yeah. But back to the video. Like I said, I'm going to show you like the process of me printing them out using the software and everything to get these stickers printed, and hopefully I have a lot more stickers coming up soon. But yeah, let's get into it, guys, and then I'll show you the process. So let's go. This is the paper that I ended up purchasing. It's Corsic. This is the holographic laminate sheets. I bought these off of Amazon, and these are, you don't print over these. You actually roll these, they're kind of sticky, and you roll them onto your stickers after your stickers have been printed, and you add them to the paper, and then whenever you send it through the Cricut, it'll cut the sticker paper along with this. So that's the paper here. I'm going to show you all the different designs. There's like a holographic design, a few glitter designs, some like kind of star glowing designs. A lot of cool different designs with this kit. And then this is the other paper, the regular paper. I got this HTV, ordered it off of Amazon as well. And I got the gloss paper with this one. I also got a matte paper. So that's the matte paper right there. And then I'm going to show you the gloss paper. I'm going to be testing it on both of them. For these butterfly stickers, I did end up going with the gloss paper. See, that's the gloss one there. So those are the two different types of papers I got. And then this is the Cricut Joy Extra machine that I ended up purchasing. It's kind of like it's smaller than a lot of the other Cricuts, so it's like nice if you don't have a lot of space. I'm gonna open it and kind of do a little bit of an unboxing for you guys, and then showing you, like I said, all the process to print your stickers out and everything. And then I also did buy the mat for the Cricut, because you need the mat in order to use the machine. Alright guys, so the Cricut Joy Extra, it came with this sheet on how to use the machine, and then it also came with a lot of like sample papers, which is pretty cool, and it shows you like the instructions on how to use each one of these papers. So that's pretty cool that it came with these little bits of extras. I'm going to be showing you guys them here. I haven't really messed with these yet. I've only messed with the sticker paper so far, the one that I purchased. But yeah, it's nice that Cricut added these little extras for you guys to like mess with and everything. And then I'm going to be showing you guys all the items that the Cricut came with. I believe it came with a charger, it came with a connector. This machine, you have to plug it and unplug it whenever you're like using it. And you could see my cat and my dog there in the background. I did film this before my cat passed away, so it's sad that she did, but it's nice to see that she was in my videos following me everywhere, her and my dog Raven. But yeah, this is the machine here, and like I said, I'm going to show you all guys all everything that came with this machine. this is my setup. So this is my laminator here, and then this is the printer I'm using. It's the HP printer. My fiance purchased me this nice shelf, and it has wheels on it that roll. So I'm going to be putting the Cricut down here in the middle. This is also before I purchased my cabinet. I still have the old cabinet. Like I said, I did film this video a little bit later. These are some inkjet transfer sheets that I bought from Hobby Lobby for t-shirts. I still haven't tested them out yet. That'll be in another video. And then this is like the instruction guide on how to set up your Cricut. So I'm just going to show you the process on how to set it up. I had it plugged in, and then you're supposed to open the little slot down there. So got that plugged in. We're going to go through the process, like I said, of using the software for the Cricut. So I'm just kind of downloading it here now. Raven. There's Raven. She's running around. She always does that. But yeah, this is going to be the process. I'm just downloading the system right now. You could see that the Cricut has all these cool like different features for different products. I didn't go with this now because this was for those sample sheets that they gave me. Like I said, I just wanted to go into like printing my stickers. So you have to go onto this page, and then they also have a bunch of different cards and options you could purchase as well, which is pretty cool. I probably won't be using a lot of this because it's just going to be mostly for like my main art channel. Or not art channel, my main art. Oh my god, I can't talk. But yeah, these are all like different features that they have. I'm just setting up the Cricut. You're gonna see here, you have to print out this sample paper, and then the Cricut, it's gonna go through the process of cutting out these different squares and lines, and that way whenever you're ready to print your stickers out, everything will be aligned. And it's pretty easy, the process. I thought it was going to be harder, honestly, but it wasn't too hard to do this process. So after this, I'm going to be adding my sticker designs. These are those butterfly stickers that I was showing you guys. These were the first sheets. They were pretty large, and I didn't realize that for some reason. I don't know what I was thinking. So I printed out these giant butterfly stickers, and then my printer did jam, and you see it cut off half of this. So I did waste the first 2 sheets of paper, which was sad. And I'm like, no, we're not going to be doing that. So had to restart it. I don't know why this printer gives me a lot of problems. Sometimes it's like perfect and good, and sometimes it's not. But I did end up making the butterfly smaller. So the first step is printing out your design. And then after that, you're going to be putting it onto your Cricut board. They came out pretty cool, but the problem was I didn't add them as like a photo, because it's on like a gloss paper. So these ones ended up smearing actually, and I didn't notice that till later that I had like black ink on my fingers. This is after you add it to your Cricut board, and like I say, your Cricut should pick up on those black lines in the corners, and it should be able to read those in order to print your stickers. Things seemed like they were going okay at first, but like I said, the ink did smear eventually, and you're gonna see whenever I try to peel these off of the paper, I make a big mess. I ended up having to watch a YouTube video, and they showed me how to take your stickers off of your sheet without messing them up. You kind of have to roll the paper. Like I say, you'll see my first attempt, and it's like they get stuck, and I have to pull all the stuff off the mat. And then the second attempt, you'll see how much smoother it came out. On your tablet or computer, it'll be showing you this to let you know when the Cricut's done cutting. So when you're done, so you see it was almost done. It was at 80 something percent. It's just cutting out the last pieces, and this is where like my mess begins. You'll see here shortly with the ink on the paper. You could kind of see it in the bottom corner there that it was already starting to like get messed up. And then here's me thinking, oh, look, it came out nice. And I am peeling this the total wrong way. Do not do this, guys, because your stickers, especially the more intricate designs, they are going to get stuck. And like I said, I didn't realize that. And you could see there's the ink all over my hands. This was a big mess. And a lot of these, like, they didn't survive. So I've ended up wasting about three sheets of paper, sticker paper at this point. And you could see I thought like, oh, I was doing a good job, but I actually wasn't. So this is when I did have to watch the YouTube video to show me how to take it off. And you'll see, like I said, after that I did have to roll the paper. So this is just a big mess right here.